Yeah, it's just something we've always wanted to do, actually.
Yeah.
Christian asked me to open a coffee shop with him before he asked me out on a date. A lot of people just came up to us to say thank you. Like, I remember our first person that walked in the door, and I'll just always remember her as our first person that walked in the door. But she walked in and said, "Thank God you're here." It's like, oh, thank you. Glad to be here.
Because community happens here, but it's much more than just a coffee shop. It's like we want people to know us, and we want to know our customers.
I mean, we had a notebook that we'd been taking notes in for years as we traveled and just places that we would go and just making notes of things that were good and special and we liked and wanted to incorporate into our place. And also just things that are very us.
Yeah.
This is, you can look around and mostly what you see is us.
Yeah.
So,
And a place for people that everyone felt welcome, no matter who you are, where you come from. They're the best. We have the best employees. I wouldn't even say employees because they're so much more than that. They are truly like, your employees should be the lifeblood of your business, and that is exactly what they are. And yeah, we've been fortunate enough to keep our employees, and we've been fortunate enough to have employees that want to continue the culture that we're trying to create here, not just in this building, but in the community as well. We hit our 2-year mark, I think, and we were like, okay, maybe we can do something more. Just things that kept on popping up was that people felt like we were going to expand in the form of a truck. And we had not really thought about that at that point in time, and what that would look like, but we kind of put it on the shelf, and I just decided to hop on eBay. I think it was like the very first truck that popped up was our coffee truck.
so we got it in the spring. We were slowly launching it, but then, all businesses shut down. So then we quickly launched it into neighborhoods and places where people needed coffee.
This summer we made the leap to roasting our own coffee, and that has been something that we have always wanted to do as a company, and we never really knew how we could do it with the space that we had. And we found a company that we were able to partner with that made a roaster that fit our space and fit our needs to exactly how we wanted it. And so we have full creative control over all of the coffees we can roast and how they're roasted, and we can do the taste notes and we can do the branding, and it's been a really fun project.
It gets to taste exactly the way that I want it.
Yeah.
So it's nice getting to be the chief taste tester of things. Y'all do everything for us, for crying out loud. If we didn't have such amazing customers, we would not be nearly so.
Yeah, we would not be where we're at today without our customers.
Y'all all are doing things just because.
Yeah.
And you've all supported us just because. And that you don't need to, but you have all done it.
Yeah. We wanted to say thank you for being here and supporting us for 3 years and in a year of the pandemic, when there's been tons of businesses that have closed and a lot of people who have been furloughed or laid off, and we've been able to keep our employees because of you guys. The reason why we made it through the pandemic is because of every single customer that came in and supported us through it. Whether it's through they came in through the truck, whether it's they called in and order ahead, or they just walked in and say, hey, thank you for being here. It's the opposite way. Thank you for coming. Because if you didn't come, if you didn't call, if you didn't show up, we would not be here.
Especially this year. It feels like everyone has chosen to support us and keep us going through this. And yeah, I don't know where we would be if they had not made that choice.
Yeah.
And we are just so grateful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Going into the future, I know things will probably change a little bit, but we really hope to bring community back into here, so that way we can produce more things for the community, like having our live music and having fundraisers and that type of thing. Do you remember when you were very, very little when we opened this? No. No. You stayed in Daddy's office.
You were small like Aylin.
Hmm? Yeah.